In this video, we're going to be tracking a massive water outbreak that will take place in parts of the southeast US. Along with that, there will be enough energy in the atmosphere to support these damaging wind threat, large hail, and even tornado threat. Along with that, the 850 mile-per-hour winds will be strong, which we call lower jet winds will be pretty strong. Along with that, significant tornado prominence are there, guys. And along with that, what we call a derecho will form back towards Arkansas, move through the southeast. So let's get right into the video. Alright everybody, so now let's get right into the video, guys. And yes, I'm finally back from not uploading a very long time, guys, and I'm fixing to tell you why. If you not saw my latest community tab, I did post a link I did post a mention that the reason why I'm not uploading a while is because my computer crashed and I had to fix it. So it wasn't working right, but now I got it fixed, so now I can start back uploading. But in this video, guys, like in the past couple of days, we've been having severe weather outbreaks, especially in parts of Oklahoma, Kansas, and Texas, where we had a high risk for the first time in a while. Yes, sorry I didn't get to get a view out for that, but day is, guys, we got another huge severe weather outbreaks that can take place in parts of the Ohio Valley in the southeast, and this could be significant. So please stay safe. We live in parts like Tennessee, Kentucky, South Indiana, Illinois, even parts of North Carolina, so Arkansas, and even parts of Oklahoma and Texas. So if you like these detailed videos to be doing on my channel, please hit that like button, subscribe, and let's get right into the video. So first of all, what's going on right now? Well, things are fixing to start cranking up pretty significant, and thanks for this low pressure right here. This low pressure is what's going to kick start severe weather. There's going to be a lot of instability. It's going to be a lot of cape. It's going to be enough storm energy. It's going to be a lot of high moisture, a lot of wind energy. So there's definitely going to be a severe weather outbreak for parts of the southeast in the Ohio Valley. So you can see this, guys, storms are already starting to happen right now in parts of Kentucky and northern Tennessee, guys, but that's going to change because things don't get much worse as we go out towards the afternoon hours and as we get in towards the nighttime hours. So now let's get right into the video. So now I'm going to look at this. Now before I get into the main topic of the video, I do want to show what the weather is going to be like for the next coming days, because we don't only have severe weather today, we also have it again tomorrow. So I will have a video out tomorrow about that. So we're only going to go out a couple of days. So by the time we get out towards later day, guys, what's causing that severe weather? Well, not for this low. Another low pressure is going to develop. It's going to be this low. It's going to kickstart severe weather. Excuse me about that. Not this low pressure. It's going to be another low pressure that's going to develop right off Oklahoma. And this low pressure is what's going to kickstart severe weather. So it's going to be this low pressure that's going to do it. Look at this, guys. By the time we get towards the nighttime hour, guys, these storms will start getting pretty strong, guys. Parts of Missouri, Arkansas, Tennessee, Western Kentucky, and Tennessee, guys. And look at this. Low pressure does move. Look at this. As we get in towards tomorrow, the low pressure moves far east towards the Mid-Atlantic and the southeast and the east coast United States. And that's out of here. And look at this, guys. And by the time we get in towards this weekend, guys, like, things will be pretty quiet for parts of the central U.S., and we might get some more storm systems as we get further out in towards May. So now, let's get right into our storm within center, because we have a significant risk for severe weather today and not much of tomorrow. Let's focus on today. So today, we have a moderate risk. First of all, we got a widespread severe risk. I mean, this includes millions of people, guys. And millions of people is going to see at least severe weather. Anything in that slightly risk or higher is going to see severe weather, guys. And look how big this slightly risk stands. This is what you call a severe weather outbreak. It's so large. This stands far as south as Austin, Texas, and far as north as Cincinnati, Ohio. I mean, this is pretty widespread. And look at this, guys. Also, a widespread enhanced risk for staying far as south as Dallas, Texas, and far as north as Louisville, Kentucky. And also, we have that moderate risk staying from Springville, Missouri into Nashville, Tennessee. So this is going to be a big severe weather outbreak, guys. So if you live in these areas, please be aware, guys. Huge sweepstakes at risk for the severe event. Also, there is a tornado threat, guys, and this is a widespread tornado. So please be aware for the tornado threat today. And also, the 5% risk stands far as south as Dallas, Texas, and far as north as Louisville, Kentucky. Anything in that 5% risk has a chance of seeing tornado. And also, we have a 10% risk for tornadoes. That includes Springville, Nashville, Tennessee, places like that, guys. Jefferson, Missouri, please be aware for that. Louisville, Kentucky, please be aware for that, guys. And also, there's a 10% hatch risk for significant tornadoes And that yellow means EF2s are higher. Long track tornadoes are possible. But what's driven this moderate risk, guys, is the dimension winds. Yes, this is going to be more of a dimension wind threat, guys. It's what we're going to call our derecho. It's going to come down from Missouri and move down to the southeast. Yes, it's one of these events, guys. It's a time of the year when we start seeing these weather events, these derechos, bow echoes, whatever you call them, that starts happening in late spring and early summer time of the year. But look at this, guys. We have a widespread 5 or 15% risk of seeing winds of seeing 55 knots or higher. But look at this. We have a widespread 30% risk of seeing winds 55 miles per hour or higher. And also we have a 45% risk of seeing winds 55 miles per hour or higher. And also, guys, along with that, there's a hatch risk that goes over that, guys. Significant winds, hurricane force wind gusts or higher, 75 mile per hour wind gusts or higher in that hatch risk, guys. You have a hatch risk of seeing significant winds over hurricane force winds. So first of all, let's go back. Tornado threat, here's your sweepstakes at risk for that. And also your wind threat, here's your sweepstakes at risk for that. And also, not only that, the driven case, yes, the large hail. We have a widespread 15% risk of seeing hail 1 inch or higher. And also, guys, look at this. 1 inch or bigger, but look at this. We have a 30% risk of seeing hail 1 inch or higher in that red area. And in that purple area, we have a 45% risk of seeing hail 1 inch or higher. And along with that, guys, we got that 10% hatch risk that goes over with that 45% risk and that 30% risk. So 10% hatch risk that goes over that for significant hail 2 inch or higher. So please be aware for that, guys. Baseball, if not softball size hail, is likely, and also damaging winds. So now let's get right into towards tomorrow, because not only today we gotta watch, tomorrow's gonna be a severe event. This low pressure will move further towards the east, and this will continue through tomorrow for parts of the mid-Atlantic, the southeast, including Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, South Carolina, North Carolina, and Virginia. The severe event will kick in. It's not gonna be as big as it is today, but still tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm pretty sure the Storm Prediction Center will put out enhanced risk for parts of Georgia and South Carolina, is because I have agreement that that's going to happen. That's widespread lightning risk. And also, guys, we do have that enhanced risk for parts of Texas. And it's not from the same storm system. It's from my next storm system, my next low pressure that's going to come from the west that moves towards. So we have a enhanced risk for parts of Texas. So what's this being driven off? The tornado threat is pretty low, but still there. We have 3 areas of 2% risk. One area right here for parts in the mid-Atlantic that includes Washington D.C. Also another 2% area of risk for tornadoes of parts of Georgia and South Carolina, and also another area of 2% risk of parts of Texas. And along with that, guys, here's your sweepstakes at risk for the severe event tomorrow, and also tornado threat tomorrow. Here's your sweepstakes at risk for that wind threat. It will be high. So tomorrow's going to be mainly a wind and hail risk. So we have a widespread 5% risk of seeing winds of seeing 55 knots or higher, and also we have that widespread 15% risk of seeing winds 55 knots or higher, guys. Along with that, hail will be a risk too. Parts of Texas, you have a 30% risk of seeing hail 1 inch or bigger. And along with that, you got that 10% hatch risk that goes over that for significant hail 2 inch or higher. Baseball, if not softball size hail. And along with that, we have that 15% risk of hail for parts of southern Alabama, Mississippi, majority of Georgia, western to central South Carolina. You have a 15% risk of seeing hail seeing 1 inch or higher. And also, we have another area of 15% risk of hail for parts of the mid-Atlantic, including Baltimore and even Washington, D.C. You have that 15% risk of seeing hail 1 inch or bigger. So here you see things at risk for the wind threat tomorrow, and also your hail threat tomorrow. Here you see things at risk for that. Now we only gonna focus on today. Tomorrow I have another video out that for tomorrow, but we're only gonna focus on today because today is a much bigger event. And I'm trying to keep these videos very short. So let's get into towards the video. So now, let's get right into towards our grants. So now, first of all, we're going to start with our temperatures. Because temperatures are not, it's going to be pretty warm. So, temperature today, guys, if not, and some people, guys, if you live in parts of the deep south and the southeast, it's going to be pretty hot. Especially parts of Georgia, South Carolina, it's going to get up to 90 degrees a day. Georgia is going to be pretty hot, even especially down towards Florida. It's going to be in the 90s. It's going to be pretty hot, guys. But our main focus on severe weather is going to be right here. Temperatures won't be hot, but it'll be pretty warm. Look at this. Temperatures are going to be in the low 80s, upper 70s, low 80s. Pretty warm. enough. But look at this, guys. Temperatures will cool down as we're getting towards later night, but still, it's gonna still be pretty warm out there. Now let's get right in towards our ingredients. First of all, our dew points. Our moisture is gonna be up there, guys. Right now, we got dew points right now in the 70s. Meaning it's definitely enough moisture out there, guys. And look at this. As we're getting towards later night, guys, dew points will start to go down, but still be enough to support severe weather. Those upper to mid 60s, guys, is still enough to support severe weather. So the moisture is definitely in the high end, guys. And yes, Cape values is gonna be up there, guys. There's definitely gonna be that storm energy to support these storms. I mean, look at this, guys, especially back towards Arkansas, Western Tennessee, Western Kentucky, guys. Yes, you got anywhere from 1,000, 2,000 joules per kilogram, guys. There's definitely going to be enough storm energy to support these storms, guys. So please be aware for that. But look at this. Majority of our storm energy is going to be down towards Texas. I mean, look at this. We got anywhere from 4,000 to 5,000 joules per kilogram. That's where majority of our energy is going to be at, guys. So Texas, please be aware for severe weather. Arkansas, please be aware for severe weather. You got enough energy, guys. And when you got enough storm energy, you can forget about the wind energy, because wind energy doesn't really even matter. As long as you got enough Cape, that's storm energy. That's what you need. That's what we typically see in the summertime. And that's why we get so many summertime thunderstorms, is because during the summertime, there's a lot more storm energy, a lot more Cape in the atmosphere during the spring and the summertime. So, yes, but look at this. As long as we got that Cape, guys, wind energy doesn't really even matter. So, yeah, I mean, look at this. By the time we're getting towards tomorrow, guys, our next day of a severe event, yes, it's going to be enough Cape to support a severe event for part of tomorrow, guys. Look at this. Parts of the southeast, including South Carolina, North Carolina, Georgia, got anywhere from 1,000, 2,000 joules per kilogram. So, we're definitely going to have a severe risk for part of tomorrow. So, now our next risk. Wind energy, not going to be on a high end, but like I said earlier, it doesn't matter because of the Cape is going to be strong. Thunderstorms love juice. That's thunderstorms would need. But there will be a decent amount of wind energy, guys. So the wind energy is not zero. It's still there, guys. You got wind 30. You need at least 30 knots or higher in the atmosphere to support damage wind and tornado, guys. And it's going to be up there, guys. I mean, look at this. Parts of Western Tennessee, Kentucky, northern Mississippi, Alabama, Arkansas, you got lower jet winds anywhere from 34 to 38 knots. That's still enough to support severe weather. I mean, look at this. As we're getting towards tomorrow, guys, severe event kicks in tomorrow, guys. We still gonna have a decent amount of wind energy, guys. So parts of Georgia, South Carolina, those 30 knot plus winds gonna start kicking up in the low levels in the atmosphere, so that will support our damaging wind threat for parts of tomorrow. So wind energy, I'm going for the low end because it's not much of it. So now, look at significant tornado parameters. Yes, the reason why I'm showing this, guys, because tornado threat is still going to be here today. It won't be on the high end, but look at this. The main focus on our tornado parameters. The tornado parameters is showing that the best chance of seeing tornadoes is going to be in parts of Western Tennessee, guys. But the storm prediction has the highest chance of tornadoes in this section right here. If I can show you this. So this section right here has the best chance of seeing tornadoes, but our most parameters, our most favorable conditions is going to be focused on eastern Arkansas and western Tennessee and Kentucky. So parameters going to be there, guys. Got anywhere from 6 to 8 values, guys. And as we're getting towards tomorrow, guys, how about our parameters tomorrow? Not going to be on a high end, but still there. So now, updraft heuristic tracks, guys. Now, this does get pretty concerning. Just because you see a track doesn't mean it's always going to be a tornado. Anytime you see a track, that's a rotating storm. And the brighter colors are, the stronger that rotation is. So this is pretty concerning, guys. This does show a lot of it. I mean, look at this. A lot of rotation tracks are parts of western. Might as well say the whole state of Tennessee showing a lot of rotating tracks. Southern Kentucky, southern in the north, southeast Missouri is showing a lot of rotating tracks, guys, and even parts of Texas, Mississippi, and Louisiana showing a decent amount of tracks. So some of these storms could rotate, guys. We have to watch straight for tornadoes. Tornadoes is still there, guys. Even though there's going to be more of a damaging wind and large hail threat, tornadoes are going to still be there, guys. Don't know a tornado threat. Now let's time everything out. What the weather is going to look like as these storms happen. So first of all, by the time this video is going to be up, it's probably going to be like around 11:30 because, I mean, not 11:30. It's probably gonna be 12 o'clock around. I mean, it's 10:15 right now as we're recording this, and yes, it's gonna be 12 o'clock by the time this video's up because I gotta go through the editing software, and that takes a long time to edit, and along with that, it takes a long time to get uploaded on YouTube. So, yes. So by the time we get in towards 10 o'clock, guys, we might have some storms that starts firing up. I mean, this is when things start getting cranked up. I mean, around 10 o'clock, we got some very strong storms of parts of North Tennessee, guys. And look at this. Back towards Arkansas, we got some strong storms. Some strong storms starting to fire up back there. But look at this. By the time we get in towards 1 o'clock, guys, especially around 3 o'clock is when things start really cranking up. As around 2 or 3 o'clock, guys. Very strong storms. Look at these. Some of these storms could be tornadic. I mean, look at these little bean shapes. Yes, these storms right here could be these very large hail, what you call supercell storms. Little dots right here, guys. These are supercell storms. These will be these tornadoes and large hail, guys. And look at this. And by the time we get in towards later tonight, guys, look at this. Storms start getting pretty strong on parts of western Kentucky, Tennessee, West Tennessee. Please be aware for that, guys. Back towards Missouri, very strong storms. Some of these storms is starting to bow out, so that's why we have the damaging wind threat. These storms can bring 60 to 70 mile per hour wind gusts, even possibly some isolated 80 mile per hour wind gusts in some spots, especially parts of northern Tennessee, Kentucky. Very strong storms, guys. I mean, look at this. By the time we get in towards later night, it's not even over yet, guys. First of all, here's our first round of storms. First round of storms will start to move through for parts of Tennessee. And look at that. Right behind that, a second round of storms. And the second round seems to be much stronger. So you got two rounds of severe storms that's going to come through. Our first round is going to be around that late afternoon and even hours for parts of western Kentucky and Tennessee. Then by the time we get in towards after midnight, around 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, we might get our second round of storms that goes gonna move through that will bring damage and wind, guys. And these storms do move by the time we get in towards 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning. These storms do start making its way down towards Mississippi, Alabama, even Georgia, and even parts of South Carolina. And look at this. As we get in towards tomorrow, a severe wind will kick in for parts tomorrow. So please be aware for that. And not only that, guys, to show you on this, yes, these storms will carry lots of lightning. So please be aware for that. I mean, look at this. This is maxed out, guys. These storms will have a lot of lightning. So please be aware for that. And not only that, guys, it's not only going to be a severe event today, but the thing is, the rain. It's going to be a lot of rain with these systems too, guys. Because we don't only have a moderate risk for severe weather, we also have a moderate risk for heavy rain. For flash flooding, guys. So looking at our sets of rainfall outlook, guys, we have a moderate risk we have a widespread sightly risk of flooding, which is at least a 15% risk of seeing flash flooding for parts of Arkansas, Tennessee, northern Alabama, Mississippi, and Georgia. Parts of upstate of South Carolina have a sightly risk. Western North Carolina, whole state of Tennessee, parts of southern Indiana in the north, and even parts of West Virginia, even parts of Kentucky and southeast Missouri. You have a 15% risk of seeing flash flooding. And on that, guys, we have that moderate risk, 40% risk of seeing flash flooding for parts of Tennessee. I mean, yes, upstate of Tennessee, southern Kentucky. You have that 40% risk, that moderate risk of seeing significant flooding. So now let's look at our rainfall outlook. Yes, this is the bringing lots of rain. And the thing is, guys, the European model is likely when it comes to heavy rainfall for parts of that moderate risk. Where we got that moderate risk, the European model is not even showing an inch of rain, but does show a decent amount of rain for parts of western Tennessee. But when we look at the GFS model matches up with that excessive rainfall outlook. It shows a lot of heavy rain for parts of Tennessee and Kentucky. So the European model is kind of lacking. I mean, it could change, guys, a little bit too far out. We got to see what happens. But the European model is lacking when it comes to the heavy rainfall outlook. So now, guys, it's going to be it for this video, guys. If you like it, please hit that like button, subscribe. And along with that, guys, I got important mentions before I end this video. My third hurricane season 2024 forecast is coming out later today because I haven't done one in a while. And I was supposed to done one beginning this month, but I didn't. But it will come out today, so please stay tuned for that. It's coming out pretty soon. So if you like these videos I be doing on my channel, please hit that like button, subscribe, and I see you on my next video. And also, if you live in that severe event today, guys, please stay safe today. Living that hinge risk, that moderate risk. So I'll see you on my next video. Peace.